Hot honey is old news. Let's welcome cool honey to the things you need to try. Firstly, I just want to give a shout out to Adam on Instagram. He goes by the name Shout Out Luca. That's where I got the idea from. Into a bullet or food processor, add the zest of 1 lime plus a squeeze of the juice, the zest of 1 orange plus the squeeze of some juice, the zest of 1 lemon plus the squeeze of some juice, and 1 stalk of lemongrass, half a teaspoon of kosher salt, and a 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper. Give this a blitz up and then add that to a jar. Top this with 1/3 cup of honey and a tablespoon of finely chopped mint leaves. Then stir that up. A great sauce is only as good as what we put it on. I vote for wings. Chicken wings, that is. 1 kilogram of flightless wings, supplied by Mick out at Gippsland Premium Meats. Separating whole wings is easy and cheaper than buying them already separated. Find the joint with a knife, and without too much pressure, the knife will slide through. Then, once the drummy and the flat are separated, you can remove the tip and arrange the chicken wing pieces on a wire rack. Some people actually do like to cook the wing tips up, and also you can make chicken stock with them. So place them in a Ziploc bag and then put them in the bin so that they don't stink the place up. You can buy chicken stock pretty much everywhere now, so there's no need to hold on to offcuts of dead animals to make your own. Since cool honey is the hero of this cook, I don't need to go overboard on the seasoning, so I'm going to stick to a standard SPG or salt, pepper, garlic. Sergeant seasoning on board for action. Enemy acquired, preparing to salt. Enemy advancing, reloading with pepper. They just won't stop, finishing off with garlic. Once the wings are all evenly covered, place them in the fridge until the barbecue is ready. Today's cook requires a high indirect heat, therefore I'm going to be utilising a 57cm Weber kettle. I'll be pairing it up with a Kettle cone, which I'm going to 3/4 fill with coconut briquettes from Heat Beads. Pop the lid back on, make sure all the vents are wide open, and we're going to give the grill 10 minutes to warm up. A kettle cone is the Australian version of the American Vortex. It pretty much does the same thing, just with a better accent. Did you know the easiest way to cook wings is with heat? I'll start by placing the wings around the outer edges of the cooking grill, as this is where that high intense heat is being forced by the kettle cone. Once the wings are all lined up, place the lid back on and leave them alone for 30 minutes. These wings are going to take 45 minutes to be cooked and ready, so that's easily a 2-beer cook. Cheers! To be fair, you can have 10 beers, I don't care, as long as you don't fall in the fire. Did you know the Weber lid vent creates a hot spot? It's true, as the cold air is sucked in through the bowl vent, it then goes through the hot fuel and is forced out through the lid vent. To ensure an even cook, I spin the lid 1/3 of the way every 15 minutes during the cook. Do you like crispy wings or sad, soggy wings? If you said soggy, you're weird. Grab some spray oil, lift the lid and give the wings a quick spray. Getting the lid back on as quickly as possible and allow the wings to crisp up over the next 15 minutes. Spray oils are all the same. They just make everything slidey. It's time to get these wings out and add some cool honey to them. Look at that crispy wing. You can dip them, smother them, or drizzle them in the cool honey. I've always liked the drizzle. Now, if you're over hot and spicy, this is your new sauce. Now that's moist. Oh, that was smart.